We thank you, Allah. Alhamdulillah. The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what they are. The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what they are. We thank you, Allah. We thank you, Allah.
Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidil Anbiya'i wal Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Fa'a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalatu wassalamu alayka ya Rasulullah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Habiballah. Assalatu wassalamu alayka ya Nabiyallah wa ala alika wa ashabika ya Nurullah. Assalamu alaikum, dear friends. How are you all? I hope you are doing great. So before starting, I will let you have a guess of which gift of Allah Azza wa Jal are we going to talk about in today's episode. I will give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Your time is over. Did you get it right? The answer is mountains.
The stars. Come let us learn what they are. We thank you.
So what is a mountain? A mountain is a landform that rises high above its surroundings. It is higher than hills and usually has steep slopes or a rounded top or a sharp one.
All this grace, the bounties of Allah, He has granted.
Mountains are rarely found alone. Groups of mountains are called ranges,
Thankful to Allah,
and lines of ranges form mountain belts.
and night for all the joys He blessed us with. We thank
Mountains play a significant role in providing food and water supplies around the world to millions of people. Mountains cover up around 22% of Earth's surface, and around 13% of our population live on mountains.
the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what they are.
90% of the world's mountain inhabitants live in developing countries, where a huge number of population lives under the poverty line, and every 1 out of 3 individuals experience dangers of food insecurity.
All this grace, the bounties of Allah, He has granted to us. All this
Mountains weren't always there, they were formed. Some mountains were formed from the activities of volcanoes.
we must be thankful, thankful to Allah. We must be thankful day and night.
Some scientists believe that most volcanic mountains are made up of rock, which melted deep beneath the earth. Then the rock rose through the earth's surface or crust. It then flowed on the surface in the form of lava.
We thank you, Allah.
The lava, along with volcanic dust, build up to form mountains.
The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn.
Volcanic mountains are typically steep and cone-shaped.
The sun, the moon, the stars.
Mountains can be classified into 5 types at the basis of how they were formed, types of rock, shape, and placement on land.
Thank you, Allah. All this grace, the bounties of Allah, He has
So these are the 5 types: folded mountains, fault block mountains, dome mountains, volcanic mountains, and plateau mountains. Mountain ranges are natural barriers to travel. Roads are difficult to build across them.
thankful day and night for all.
Railroads need expensive tunnels to even go across low mountains.
Allah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
Therefore, mountains tend to divide people on either side of it. They often form borders in between countries.
The world, the sun,
Life is hard on mountain lands. The higher places of the world are cold and have little soil to grow crops.
the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what
However, many mountainous areas are vacation resorts. Now you know that how mountains are made and what are they called in different occasions. Now let me tell you some benefits of mountains. Billions of people who live in lowlands take benefits from mountains.
thankful day and night for all.
They are the source of both major and small rivers on earth.
Thank you, Allah. Alhamdulillah.
Mountains also play an essential part in the water cycle. They capture moisture from the atmosphere and release it in forms of water and snow. Renewable energy also promotes economic development, especially in rural areas.
The stars, come let us learn what they are. The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what
In developing countries, wood fuel from mountains is the main source of energy for settlements. Mountain wood provides timber for local and export uses. Mountains are centers for biodiversity because they have plant, crop, and animal diversity. They are also the source for wild foods such as mushrooms and birds.
is granted to us.
Mountains arrest clouds for dispersing beyond the country's borders. Mountains are solid barriers. Therefore, when clouds try to get over them, thereby they get cooler and cause precipitation. Mountains and plains have a diversity of climate, and so we can grow crops, vegetables, and fruits suiting the condition. Through mountains, hydropower can be generated, which is essential for industry and domestic uses. Farmers can graze their animals on mountains. Water authorities can reservoirize and pump the water to towns and cities down below.
Us learn
Forestry companies grow coniferous forests and harvest wood from
the
them.
moon, the stars.
Mountains can be very difficult to cross. They are often rugged and filled with forests and wild animals, such as bears and wolves. They may have no natural passes or no easy ways to crossing it. Mountains can be really hard to climb, especially when they have snow or glaciers on them.
All this grace, the
So in one of my future episodes, I'm gonna talk about caves. And in that episode, I'm gonna talk about a holy cave which is present on the mountain of Jabal Nur.
must be thankful day and night for all.
Mountains are very important and they help in many ways. Mountains provide a shelter for many species in the world, even humans. Many humans live on mountains, and as I told you before, 13% of our population lives on mountains. I hope you liked today's episode. Keep watching Madani Channel English. I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
We thank you, Allah. Alhamdulillah. The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what they are. The world, the sun, the moon, the stars. Come let us learn what they are. We thank